Have you ever been going to send some photos in Gmail and got the dreaded message, maximum file size exceeded? In this video, I'm going to show you a tip that is going to allow you to send more pictures in your Gmail account and get rid of that dreaded maximum file size. It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, where we help seniors with technology and get them to increase their efficiency using Gmail and allow them to send more pictures in their Gmail. So today I'd like to talk about sending photos in Gmail. I get a lot of questions about this because there is some frustration. There is a maximum amount number and also file size that you can send in Gmail. Once the package gets too big, then they're going to say, no, you can't add any more pictures. Now you also can send it as an attachment, and I'll show you both and how that works. And I found a new way to send more pictures, and I'm going to share that with you today. It's super easy, and I'm sure you'll want to try this out when I show you how to do it. But let's talk about sending pictures in Gmail. All right, so you've probably all clicked that little button that says add pictures. Well, you can either add pictures into Gmail. In other words, you can go to wherever you have your pictures and add them directly into Gmail, and they will be actually pictures there. Or you can add them as an attachment. But both ways of doing it have a limited number of pictures, depending how big the pictures are and what size. Now, I'm going to keep this real simple today. This tip is for someone who knows really nothing about Gmail and is just starting out, but finding they want to put more pictures in the body of their Gmail. Let me show you how to do this. Now, in this email, I want to send friends of mine pictures of all the beautiful rhododendrons I have in my yard, all the gardening work I've been doing, and I want to send the pictures in this Gmail. So let's have a look and see how I'm going to do it. So as you all know, if we come down, let's go way down here to the bottom, you'll see this little button that says Insert Photos. So let's go and we're going to put some pictures in here and we're going to see, and we're going to send them to all my friends, okay? So here we are, Insert Photos. Let's have a look at this. Now all my photos are in Google Photos, but this would work as well if you're in any other photo program. So let's come down and let's have a look at all the pictures I've taken of my house recently. Now you'll see along here are all the pictures I want to send. So let's have a look. We're going to, let's click off the pictures we're going to send. Well, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, one here, and one here. Now watch what happened when I click that last picture. It says maximum file size exceeded. Please deselect one. All right, so we have to take this one out. And now we're going to send this. So I'm going to send it as an inline. I don't want it as an attachment because I want people to actually see the pictures when they open up the email. And so we're going to insert this now and watch what happens in my email. You'll see all the pictures now are here. So we just have to label it and send it off and you'll be able to see all the pictures. But gosh darn it, I wanted to send more. Maybe if we do it as an attachment, we can get more pictures. Let's have a look at that again. Okay, here we are again. We're back in Gmail. I'm creating a new email now, and we're going to send those pictures as an attachment, not in the body, and see if we can get more pictures in there. Let's give it a try. So we're going to come down and we're going to come to this little photo button again. We're going to click Photos. And again, we're going to come down and find those photos I want to send. Okay, let's click some photos here. I want to send this one. 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 And the last one, remember, will this work? No. You see it says maximum file size exceeded again, so it won't let us do it, even if we wanted to send it as an attachment. So what we're going to do is I'm going to deselect this and the last one again, and we're going to still send it as an attachment. And I'm going to insert them just to show you what an attachment looks like. and I'm going to click here. And as you see, these pictures are all being uploaded to the cloud, and there will be a link to those in your email. So again, but you won't be able to see them in the body of the text. And I want people actually to see all these pictures when I send them. So how do we solve this problem? Well, I have a little trick for you. Let me show you how to do it. All right, here's the trick, and I've been doing this for the past year, and I use this more and more and more when I want to send pictures. So watch this. Now remember, I'm back in my Google Photos now. You can see that on the screen here. You'll see those pictures I want to send. So let me see let me show you what I'm going to do here. We come down to the pictures, and I want to send all these 6 pictures and maybe some more. So how am I going to do that in Gmail? Well, watch what I do here. This is super easy to do. Anyone can do this. So I'm going to select all these pictures here. And remember, we could only get up to 4 before. We're going to take 5 and we're going to take 6. Okay, we've got all 6 pictures. And I'm going to come up here to the top of the screen here. And you see this little plus button. I'm going to click plus. And we're going to come down here and I'm going to click collage. Let's see what happens. It's now going to take all those pictures and it's going to make a collage for me, but that's just one picture. All right. Now, I'm using Google Photos, but any photo editing program will do this. So you could use whatever you want, but I'm just showing you in Google Photos. Now, I'm just going to save this to my downloads directory. I'll show you how but you can do it in a variety of different ways, but I'm just going to call this flowers. And I'm going to save it in my downloads directory. Let's go back to Gmail. We have a blank Gmail here. And let's add all those 6 pictures, which we couldn't do before, in. Let me show you how that's going to work, because we're just going to add the collage, which is 1 picture. So let's come down to Photos. We're now going to, we need to upload the picture into the cloud. Okay, so we're going to hit Upload, and we're going to choose the photo. And we're going to come over, and here it is, and it's just in my downloads directory called Flowers. And we're going to upload this, and it's going to insert it now into the body of my Gmail. And look at that, we can see all the 6 pictures that I wanted to send, but we're going to even send some more. Okay, so now we're going to come back and we're going to click this little picture, and we could make more collages, but I also want to add the rhubarb I just planted in my yard. I'm all excited about some rhubarb I planted. And here's 3 more. And we're going to insert those. And watch what happens. And now we have all our pictures inserted. So not only do we have all 6 of those pictures, but we've got 3 more. Now, I could have made those into a collage, and you could make another collage, and you could keep going until you get a whole bunch of pictures that don't exceed your file size in Gmail. So that's simply tricking Gmail into sending a lot more pictures than you normally can do. It's just that collage feature that you need to use in your photo editing program, and add that to Gmail, and you can send lots of pictures. It's pretty darn cool. All right, let's have a look at the mobile app. This is on my Pixel 6 phone. Let's open Google Photos. Here we're opening Google Photos, and we're back into my Google Photos album. Let's look at the pictures. We're going to go up to the top and hit that little plus button. That's going to bring up an option for us to do collages. Then we're going to come down, and let's find those pictures that we did before. All those pictures of my garden. Now, we're going to live dangerously here. We're going to make 6. We're going to choose 6 of these pictures. You'll see, remember, we can't do this in a normal situation, but we're going to make a collage of all these 6 pictures on our mobile app. So now we hit Save or Create, and now we see our collage is made. That's simple. And then we're going to save this. And here it's saved. And if you come down to the Share button, we're going to click the Share button and make this real easy. Guess what? You have Gmail as an option. Let's click the Gmail button. And we're going to send this to myself. So let's send this to myself. And then we're going to have a look at my Gmail and see what it looks like when we receive it in the Gmail. Here we are. We're going to send it. We're going to call it Pictures and hit the send button. Now let's go and look at my Gmail. Here it is. There's the email. Let's open it up and let's open the picture up. And here's our collage with 6 pictures. That's very easy to do. Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, how to beat the file size limitations in Gmail when sending pictures. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you found the video helpful, please click that like and subscribe, particularly that subscribe. It really helps the channel. And until we see you again, have a great day.
Merge 2 pictures side by side with this free image composition tool. I'm Hewie Poplock. The goal for this video is to end up with an image of 4 images in one. Here are the 4. This is my brother and I in our 70s, in our 80s, when we were toddlers, and in our teens. We want to make all of those into one picture. That's our goal. Now, the first thing we're going to notice is my brother is on the left in 3 pictures, but not in all 4. And we want to make them all alike. So we're using Irfan view. So what we can do there is we can go into image and we can say, run to a horizontal, and bingo. Now my brother is on the left in all of them. So now what we need to do is combine them. Next, we want to merge 2 pictures together. Let's do the horizontal first. We can do vertically or horizontally. We can reduce. We can not adjust at all. We can magnify the smallest, reduce the biggest, or crop the biggest. We are going to reduce the biggest. You can have a thickness of the border, and let's make our border 3. So there'll be a border, and we can check the color of what the border is. We're leaving it at white. So now we can choose the files. So the first thing we want to do is pick the file that's going to go on the right, and we'll make it that one. And then we're going to take the teenage years and put it on the left. So we've got those 2 pictures, and we're telling it to do them horizontally and to reduce the biggest. So when we tell it to merge, there they are together with the white border. We're going to tell it we want to download a JPEG, and it's downloaded it, and we're done with that. So next we want to go ahead and clear this, so we'll just refresh the screen. Now we're going to take the 2 at the top is number 2, this one is number 1, and this time we're going to tell it we want to do them vertically. We're going to continue to reduce the biggest. We want the thickness again at 3. So the border is going to be white, and we just tell it to merge. And there we go. Got the 80s on top, then the 70s. So we're going to tell it we want to download it. We click it once, and it's downloaded it. Okay, so next what we want to do is we want to clear it again. So we'll refresh, get it back to where we want. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put this image, we're going to put right here. And we're going to take this image and we're going to put it right here. Okay, and again, what we want to do this is do it vertically. Or do we just want to leave it alone? Let's see what we have. Do not adjust. Let's just leave them. And the thickness again is 3 for the border. And we're ready to merge. We'll hit merge. There's our picture. We'll download it. And there's our picture with all 4 in one photograph. And again, my brother Mel is on the left on all of them, and I'm on the right. I haven't changed much at all from baby to my 80s. Pine Tools does much more than just image merging. Let's take a look at some of these things. Pine Tools is a website that offers a vast collection of free online tools for various everyday tasks. it provides tools for the following categories: mathematics, colors, text and lists, numbers, date and time, images. This includes the merge images, but also many other items that you can do with images. Randomness, files, programming. PineTools essentially provides a wide range of utilities in one convenient website, making it a handy resource for various tasks. Let's look at some other examples of tools in PineTools. Earlier we flipped a picture using ℕ𝕝𝕝view, but why not use PineTools? In order to do that, we'll say flip image. We'll click here. And the image we wanted to flip was this one. We're going to flip it left and right because we want my brother on the left of me. So we just tell it to flip. And there it is. And then we can download it. And there it is. Let's try some random choices here. Let's try a random number generator. We'll click it. Now, what's the lowest number we want? Let's say we've got a list of names. We want a winner of a contest. So we've got all the names and we've got a number associated with each one. And let's say we've got 62 people on our list. Do you want to include the limits? That means including 1 and 62. We will do so. Allow duplicates? No, we don't want any duplicates. And the total quantity of numbers, we want the top 5. The type of numbers, we want integers. Non-integers means it will be percentages with so many percentage places. We're just going to have integers. We want whole numbers. Then, do you want to sort the numbers? No, we're going to leave them in the order that they come up. And then the numbers listed on the same line, no, we want separate lines. And a separator, no, we don't need that. And so we're going to go ahead and tell it to generate. And bingo, there's our top 5. 37, 39, 46, 60, and 55. If for whatever reason we wanted to do it again, we could say clear and then do it again. Now we have 21, 46, 28, 62, and 15. So that's how you could generate a list of winners in a contest, or just pick out certain people to do something from a list of names. Staying in randomness, let's try a password generator. You've got the choice of using lowercase. Yes, we want lowercase. We want uppercase. We want numeric digits, 0 to 9, and we also want some symbols. The length of the password, let's make it 18. And the number of passwords, we're going to create 10 of them. We want them on separate lines, and we tell it to generate. And there's our passwords. And you can download them, you can copy them, put them in a list, and then use them as you need them. Another that you might use on a regular basis would be here under text and lists. Let's try under more, and let's try case converter. Let's take some original text or some text. This is the regular text. There's several things that you can convert it to. You can change it all to lowercase, all to uppercase, up to title case, capitalized case, where the first letter of every word is capitalized, your sentence case, where the first letter of every sentence is capitalized, and then there's some others. So let's try first all lowercase, and then tell it to convert, and it's now all in lowercase. Let's try it again and say we want it all in uppercase. and we tell it to convert, and now it's all in uppercase. We want it in sentence case and tell it to convert, and now the first letter of each sentence is capitalized. Well, what else can we do? Under here, we've got other. Have you ever had the situation where you hit the caps lock by mistake? And so let's go ahead and invert this just to show you what it looks like, where this might have happened, where your first letter is supposed to be capitalized, it's small, and everything else is capital. You don't want to retype it all. So let's copy this and paste it over here. Now what we want to do is we want to inverse the case. We'll go ahead and tell it to convert. Now it's worked the way it should be. Merge two pictures side by side with this free image composition tool. I'm Hewie Poplock. Handling fake requests on Facebook. I'm Hewie Poplock. Do you get repeat friend requests on Facebook? Well, we're going to talk about that today. Do you get something like this on your Facebook page where you get a friend request for a friend that's already a friend? Well, if you've already confirmed someone as your Facebook friend, but then get another friend request from them, don't be alarmed. This is actually a common occurrence on all Facebook. I'll explain why it happens and what you should do. Here are some reasons for the duplicate requests. There are a few, and you may get repeat friend requests from existing friends. They created a new Facebook account and want to connect again. They don't recognize you by name and resend requests just in case. It's a glitch in Facebook's system, but most likely their account was hacked, actually cloned, not hacked. If you get a repeat friend request from someone already on your friend list, follow these steps. Check if they've created a new profile. Does the request come from a slightly different name? If so, you can confirm again to connect both accounts. If it looks like the same account, ignore the request. You are already friends, so you don't need to confirm again. If you're concerned, you can message the person and politely ask why they resent the request. This gives them a chance to explain or let you know that it's a fake request. Reasons to be suspicious of requests? While many repeat friends' requests are innocent mistakes, be very cautious about suspicious situations. The new request comes from what appears to be a fake or clone account. The account requesting has posts or information you know is inaccurate about your friend. Or you get repeat requests despite already asking the person about it. If you're quite sure it's a fake account, when in doubt, just decline. If a repeat friend request seems questionable or makes you uncomfortable for any reason, feel free to decline the request. You can also block the account sending it, or you can delete the request. Works as well. But if you want to report a fake account, unfortunately, fake accounts and friend requests do happen on Facebook, quite often as a matter of fact. If you conclude a repeat friend request is from an imposter, in the upper right of the request, click the three dots icon and then select Report this request. Choose Pretending to be someone I know and enter the name they are impersonating. Click Submit to send the report to Facebook. And I'm going to give you some screenshots here in just a bit to show you what I'm talking about. Why should you report fake accounts? Reporting is important because it alerts Facebook to take action, removing fake accounts or banning them. This helps keep everyone safer. Let your real friends know if you discover accounts pretending to be them as well. They'll want to also report the impersonation. If you get a request from a friend and you know they're already a friend of yours on Facebook, here's what you should do. Go to the line that you see the three dots. Don't click on delete request or respond or confirm the request. What you want to do is click those three little dots And when you do, you'll get a drop down. It'll say search, find support, or report, or block. You want to report it. So when you click on that part of it, it will say pretending to be someone. Someone is in immediate danger to get help before reporting to Facebook. Don't wait. But in most cases, it's just pretending to be someone. When you click that, you'll get another drop down, which will ask, who are they pretending to be? And you're going to say a friend. Unless it's your own account, then you'll say me. Then it will ask which friend, and you will start to type their name. When it gets to where there are some matches to names in your Facebook friends, it'll show up. Make sure you click on the one that is in question. When you do, it will put it in which friend, and then you click send. When you do that, you'll get this. It'll say report. Does this go against our community standards? Our standards explain what we do and don't allow on Facebook. We review and update our standards regularly with the help of experts. You'll want to click on submit. At that point, you'll get a notice saying, thank you, we've received your report of someone pretending to be someone as a friend. And it will say it's awaiting a review. We use technology and review teams to review anything that doesn't follow our standards as quickly as possible. You click next. Then it'll say more options. I do not block. I do not hide because I want to see if it disappears by itself. And there's a check mark next to submit it to Facebook for review. And I hit done. Usually within a few minutes, but sometimes it's a little bit longer, I'll get an email from Facebook and it will look like this. Thanks for letting us know about someone impersonating your friend on Facebook. Reports like yours are an important part of keeping Facebook a safe and welcoming community. Since this is happening to your friend, we're going to close your report and follow up with your friend directly once we've reviewed the account. Thanks again, the Facebook team. So it's out of your hands and you're done with it. So in conclusion, by working together, we can try to minimize fake friend requests, but never hesitate to report when you come across them. Facebook relies on user reports. Handling fake friend requests on Facebook, I'm Hewie Poplock.